blue corner, Brandon Vu.
All right, you guys ready for some debuters? I think you would last a Ninja Warrior.
I'd probably break all the records, sure.
Quickest guy out.
Yeah.
On those first platforms.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll know this. I can do 4 pull-ups.
Brandon's in. Here's our next fighter.
Please welcome Juan Gutierrez to the red corner.
Juan Gutierrez, another debuter here at Fury Amateur Series. Trains out of Metro. The 18-year-old, as you mentioned. Alex, 2 young fighters here.
Uh-oh. I was about to say, he's wearing a onesie or a unitard. And I was like, are they going to let him wear that into the cage?
So he's got a wrestling singlet, and it's gold. Now, there was one school I knew, they were not allowed to wear golds unless they won, I think it was the tournament above state. So, I mean, there's a chance this could be a dynamo wrestler. I mean, to walk out in a singlet means you're a wrestler.
Yeah, I couldn't find much information on Juan Gutierrez, but if you're coming out in a singlet, we're going to say you're a wrestler.
Oh, yeah. I don't even own a singlet, and I'm not a wrestler. Yeah. You know, so.
Our tail of the tape brought to you by Live Oak, Texas Vodka. The height advantage, reach advantage goes to Juan Gutierrez, the 18-year-old. This bantamweight showdown, both fighters did make weight. So let's get things going. Both fighters are inside. Let's get our official introductions. Here's Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest brought to you by Live Oak, Texas Vodka is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series Bantamweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing FS MMA. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 134.8 pounds. Fighting out of Katy, Texas, today he makes his amateur debut. Here is Brandon Vu. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Metro Fight Club. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, and he weighed in at 132.8 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, today he too makes his amateur debut. This is Juan Gutierrez. Your referee in charge of the action, JJ Ferraro.
All right, let's get things going here. Debuters in each corner, blue gloves for Vu, red for Gutierrez.
Vu with some active hands here so far in the first.
Away. Big right hand.
Vu's got the neck. Let's see if he can get his feet over the back.
Yeah, he's got to go cross body.
Yeah, if he'll put his leg over, yeah, there you go. Now get to your side, get to your right hip.
Can't let him go closed guard. This is getting fresh. It's an arm-in guillotine, but it's closed guard. I mean, let his hands go. It's a pretty hard rule of thumb for guillotines. If you unlock your hands, you're probably not going to relock them.
Yeah, and he, you know, plus he's too flat on his back, but.
Good right.
Counter into the knee, though. These guys are all over the place. Oh, hey, jab. Jab sits Vu down. Right into full mount. Gutierrez.
Gutierrez unloads some punches here on Brandon Vu to get the finish. Takes full control here, and now
It's interesting what he's looking to do.
yeah.
He's a little high, though. He's got his hands together. That's what's keeping him in position.
And it looks like he's trying to slide that through to get to a triangle or something.
Oh, man. That's something he does a lot. Oh, man, there's a nasty little shoulder crunch armbar you get in from here. This will choke you awkwardly.
Yeah, so the worst part about this, it takes a while.
Yeah. The figure four's not quite in the best spot, but, I mean, that's going to be a hard lock to break. If Gutierrez can grab Vu's arm, there it is. This is what he wanted. Oh, man, this is deep. The angle's still off, but I guarantee you this is not only choking, but punching the neck. Hey, man, Vu gets out of there easily. He's still in the well, though. Man, you gotta have good guard awareness there. And, like, hard bail. I mean, he's doing a good job pressuring, but, I mean, he is in the crosshairs right now. That is a loaded cannon.
It's almost like Juan Gutierrez's legs are too long for this. Like it's leaving him too much space in there.
Oh, man. Hey, props to Vu. Troubleshooting his way out of some nasty triangle attempts. See if he goes for maybe that guillotine again. Look for a ninja choke, but Gutierrez popped his head out.
Back to the center of the cage we go. 20 seconds left.
Two more debuts here that are very, very poised. See Alex, both their shoulders are dropped. They seem very relaxed.
Yeah, you can tell they haven't really had like fight-finding range experience yet. But yeah, no, they're not. Too reckless.
The first 30 seconds, they looked like debuters.
Yeah.
Then once they settled in,
A little wacky.
That was pretty good defense.
Very technical,
in a bad position there from Vu. Let's take a look at our highlights for round one. Juan Gutierrez, El Carnicero.
Yeah, Brandon Vu had that arm in guillotine. And there you see Gutierrez kind of sat him down with that jab. He kind of stepped into it right as he was throwing it. And his triangle, like I said, I think his legs are just too long. He couldn't really close the space enough. You know, Vu did a good job of putting pressure in the right places on that gate leg to make sure that he could get out of it or get it open. And once he got it open, able to pass.
It's funny in the kids' classes, they'll sit in triangles for 2-3 minutes because, like, not only are the legs too long, but like the legs are too thin and like the neck and shoulder muscles are too thin. So there's like not a lot of compression, but it's a hard lock to get out of.
You're right, Michael. Even when it was tight, you could still see that, you know, space that you needed to survive. Just has to take a tighter angle there.
Yeah, our coach would tell us, you know, put one hand on your shin if it's locked, if their neck's too skinny, and then just shove your fist up into their neck on the other side. Closes that space really, really quick. You see Vu trying to bully Gutierrez here a little bit.
Yeah, Gutierrez using his length pretty well. A little spinning hook kick. Audible love from the crowd. Now, Gutierrez has shown good grappling, but he does not move or wrestle like a super high-level wrestler. No offense.
Yeah.
Neither do I. But coming out of the single is cool.
Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. I called it a unitard and a onesie. It's a singlet.
It's singlet.
We're seeing some pressure here from Vu.
So yeah, both guys have some skin in the game here. Gutierrez had, you know, kind of a Kimura. He's got like a little wrist control grip. But Vu had the leg, got reversed now. As you see, Gutierrez now going for a legitimate Kimura.
Anything working here, Michael?
Well, I mean, he needs to, of course, clear the wrist from the around the hip, but I don't like setting up Kimura with my opponents on their back at the elbow. My inside arm, I like it to be up by their shoulder, and I elevate their shoulder and then just kind of push it behind their back.
Oh, hey, there it is.
He did.
Oh, he got his hands together. It's a good defense. Vu cannot allow that left arm to pop behind his back.
Yeah, you see how he's got it up on the shoulder. If you elevate that shoulder a little bit, then it's with that left arm, it's easy to get that wrist behind the back, but he does have both hands. The problem is once he breaks that, that's pretty much it.
What fine transition work there from Gutierrez.
Yeah, body lock and a rear naked choke here.
A Kimura to a back take to a choke. This is deep. This is deep.
That's the tap.
Oh, wow. Really impressive work there. That was slick, man. Used the Kimura trap to take the back into a choke. I mean, the seamless nature, like from the Kimura to the back, take to the choke. It was all kind of combined together. One smooth technique.
Can we go in there and tell the 18-year-old to smile?
Yeah.
Man, he just got his first win as an amateur, first win as a fighter. Didn't show any emotions in the win. That was awesome. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Yeah, you see this Kimura here. He was a little bit reachy with it, and so he wasn't able to finish it from that spot. But, you know, to transition to get the back, almost thought his arms were too long to get the rear naked choke there for a second. But Brandon Vu, you know, pulling that hand down, if he keeps pulling that down, you know, he eventually would have gotten out of it, but just ran out of time. That was, the lights were about to go out, you could tell. Great job from both guys. Look forward to seeing these guys again. But, man, an 18-year-old guy like that, got a bright future.
All right, let's make things official. Here's Wade.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee JJ Ferraro calls for a stop to the fight. 2 minutes, 13 seconds into round number 2, declaring your winner by tap out to a rear naked choke, Juan Gutierrez.
Congratulations to Juan Gutierrez with his first win ever inside the Fury Amateur Series cage. One he'll remember forever. Let that young man smile. Give him a big smile next time. Yeah. All right, let's meet our next fighter.